All right. So let's go ahead and do geography and get it over with. Land regions of Idaho. Who knows what Idaho is famous for? Stop.
Potatoes.
Potatoes. Spuds. Who likes potatoes? Y'all don't like taters? Oh, I got the majority. Depending on how they are cooked, is that how y'all like them? Ew, gross.
Wheat.
Potatoes are not gross, Grant. They're good, puke. Y'all are goofballs. I like them baked. I like them roasted. I like them mashed. I like them fried. I like them whole. I like them sliced. I like them diced. Yeah, I'll eat a potato just about any ways. In fact, I made some last night. They were roasted in the oven. Cut them up, put them in the oven, roasted them.
I like them every way.
I do too. My favorite way is to put ranch seasoning on them and cut them up real small so they're like this big. And then you put them in a pan with lots of butter and you sprinkle that ranch seasoning on them and you mix it up and then you bake them until they get kind of soft but crispy on the outside. Doggies, that's good eating. Good eating. Garrett's favorite way is with mashed with butter and gravy. Yeah.
And dip fried chicken in it.
And you dip fried chicken in it. That's right. That's right. That's the way he likes them. I made roast last night with the roasted potatoes and carrots and onions. And he looked at me, he's like, "Where's the mashed potatoes?" And I had made homemade gravy. And I was like, "I roasted them."
Mashed potatoes.
Yes. But he did not want the roasted ones. He wanted the mashed potatoes because I had gravy. And I'm like, well, I didn't make them. So.
My pencil broke.
Your pencil broke. Well, that's a problem. Go get something else to write with then, dude.
I'm going to sharpen it.
Hurry up. Hurry up. Great, your hair reminds me of a baby bird. The way, you know how baby bird, its new feather hair kind of sticks out a little bit? That's what your hair looks like. That is a sharp pencil, Mr. Finner. Oh, I know who we're missing. We're missing Allison.
And Addison.
I said and Allison.
Yeah. Addison, she has poison ivy on her face. Apparently it's worse than yours, Liam. Yeah. Like, she had to call the doctor and get
Addison or Allison?
Addison.
She's not allergic to that, is she?
Yeah, apparently she is highly allergic to it. And so it went all of her face up to her eyes. Her mom said it's even on her eyelids. So she's pretty swollen, and she said she won't even come out of her bedroom. Poor thing. But I know it's.
I call the doctor.
Did you call the doctor too? Did mommy call the doctor for you?
He gave me horrible pills. It didn't make me sleep for the whole night.
Ooh, did he give you prednisone? Is that what he gave you? Yeah, it's so it dries that poison up that gets in your bloodstream inside of you. It helps dry it up and make it go away faster. They don't taste good either, do they? They're nasty.
You're supposed to swallow them, right?
Yeah, but you still taste it on the back of your.
Yeah, just a little bit.
They're not good. They're bitter. But All right. Are we all back? We all got pencils or pens or colored pencils? Nice. All right, let's get going. Land regions of Ohio. Idaho, not Ohio. Idaho. I always do that. All right. Notice that Ohio. Let me restart. Notice that Idaho is in the Rocky Mountains in the Western Plateau basins and ranges. Keep in mind the characteristics and the divisions of these regions as you read about the land regions within Idaho. Idaho has 3 land regions. Underline that. As you read about each region, find it on the map and color it using a different color. All right. So right largest beside the Rocky Mountains. Okay. The Rocky Mountains include much of central Idaho, as well as the northern tip of the state between Washington and Montana. The northern tip is called the Panhandle, is known as the Panhandle. Underline those 2 sentences. Hey, did you guys mail the letter off the other week when I told you to do it?
My cousin sent me a letter back.
Oh, that's fun. You guys need to do it again. All right. The state's richest mineral and timber resources are found in the Rocky Mountains. Underline mineral and timber resources. The mountains in this region are some of the most rugged mountains in the United States. I did not know that. Now see here, I would have thought.
Wait, underline the fourth sentence.
Third sentence, mineral and timber resources found in the Rocky Mountains. Now see, I would have thought that Montana had the most rugged mountains, but apparently Idaho does. Huh. There are many steep canyons, deep gorges, and swift streams. What's a gorge? Grant, what's a gorge? Do you know what a gorge? Finn, you went away. Come back.
No.
You don't know what a gorge is? Finn, do you know what a gorge is? Sash, do you know what a gorge is? Liam, have you got an idea what a gorge is? Okay, a gorge is in between 2 mountains. It's like a really, really steep valley, and it usually has water running through it. It usually has a river or stream going through it, but it's in between 2 mountains. Okay. Do what? Grant, maybe I didn't miss you. I'm teasing. You sound like a munchkin. All right. On the plateaus and in the valleys, there is fertile soil where wheat and peas are grown. Underline that sentence. The federal government owns about 2/3 of the land of Idaho, and several wilderness areas have been set aside by the U.S. Forest Service. A wilderness area is an area where roads, logging, and modern improvements are prohibited. What does prohibited mean? What does prohibited mean? Somebody give me an answer. Come on, Finn, you know what that word means. Zay, you know what that word means. Go ahead, Callie. Unmute.
Not allowed.
Not allowed. That is what prohibited means. So over the
My mom told me it.
Your mom told you. Way to go, Mom. All right, so prohibited means it's not allowed. So there are parts of Idaho that they cannot make roads to go through it. They cannot cut down the trees. They cannot change the land in any shape, way, or forms. It has to stay just the way it is, natural. Okay? Gosh, take your hood down. You look like a thug. If your hair is bothering you, wear a hat. Okay? A lot of places in Ohio, in Idaho, you can only take horseback or foot. You can only go on foot or horseback because there are no roads. All right, boys, stop. Grant, don't start. The next one, the Columbia Plateau runs along the Snake River. This region includes fertile plateaus and valleys where wheat, peas, and fruit are grown. Underline those two sentences. On the Snake River Plain, on a strip along each side of the river, farmers use an irrigation to grow potatoes, alfalfa, beans, sugar, beets, and other crops. Okay? In that little tiny section. Oh, wait, no, it wraps back around. All right, and then the basin and range region is a region of deep valleys and grassy plateaus between the mountains, primarily used for grazing of sheep. Okay, you guys got that? Make sure you color those regions. Color those 3 regions while I see if Allison's going to get on today. Oh, Carson, I recorded yesterday's lessons and they're on my YouTube channel. So you can go back and watch them. Okay?
Which one's largest?
The Rocky Mountains. All right, did you guys get those colored? Okay, let's talk about borders and geographical features. Underline, since Idaho was the 43rd state. Now make sure you guys go back on your maps and fill those in, okay? Okay. Idaho has one river to form its boundary. The Snake River crosses the southern Idaho from east to west and then turns northward from the jagged center section of the state's western border. Okay. The Snake River turns westwards and empties into the Columbia River in Washington. The Snake River and its tributaries drain most of Idaho. Underline this next sentence. Hell's Canyon, a section of the Snake River Canyon on the Oregon-Idaho border, is the deepest gorge in North America. It is over 8,000 feet deep, deeper than the Grand Canyon. 8,000 feet, that is pretty daggum deep. I would not want to fall down in that one. You want to fall down in it, Sasha?
Yeah.
Ben and Liam, get your faces back on this. Don't have me text your mamas. Now, straighten up. All right. Older? What does that got to do?
He said I'm going to Montana when I get older.
Oh, I missed the first part. All right, Allison's not feeling well today either, so she's not going to be with us.
Why is everybody not feeling well?
I don't know. I think it's everybody's getting the blues from staying inside.
I know why.
Why?
I know.
Why?
What?
It really broke up when you said that. What is it?
Because their skirt.
Their skirt. Is that supposed to mean scared?
Their skirt.
Skirt. Their skirt of everything. You're so silly. All right, did you guys get Snake River labeled?
Yeah. No. Wait, where is it?
Starts all the way up here in the panhandle. Okay, and it comes part of the border, and then it comes and it loops into Idaho and then comes back down. So that whole big old river. No, it didn't. Okay, got it? Snake River. All right. All right, the next river is the Salmon River. Okay, and it's this river that comes off of Snake River in the middle and kind of curls right here in the middle of Idaho. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, so get that labeled. This river is known for its violent rapids. What's a rapid? Liam, what's rapids?
It's it's some water that is really rough and people try to go kayaking down it, right?
Right, yeah. So rapids are swiftly moving water. Grant, stop it. That's enough now. Quit. And usually it's going downstream and it drops like in levels. And it's just in parts. And sometimes it gets so fast that if you were to get into it, it will pull you under and kind of keep you in this undertow. So they can be really dangerous. Really dangerous.
I kayaked
Okay.
down this super wild big rapid
Yeah.
in Alabama, and we also found a garfish.
Wow. That's cool. All right. So the next little river is the Clearwater River. And it's that little bit of a river at the top of Snake River. Right? Right here, this little bit of a river. Okay? Clearwater River. See, it's the one right above Salmon River. So get that one labeled. All right, skip down to the last dot, and it says Idaho has many waterfalls and mineral springs and thousands of lakes. The largest lake in Idaho is Lake Pend Oreille, and that is labeled at the top of your map up here. Make sure you color that lake. I don't know, y'all making me hungry eating in front of me like this.
Well, then can I not show my face?
No, just eat your food. All right, so last, let's talk about the cities. Boise is the capital and the largest city in Idaho. So make sure you underline that and go down and find Boise and circle it. And the abbreviation for Idaho is ID.
Miss Creedle,
Yes,
but
sir.
isn't the abbreviation from Indiana?
Indiana is IN. I know, sometimes it's hard to keep them straight. Okay. Boise comes from the French word that means wooded. The city's nickname is the City of Trees. Underline those two things. The Shoshone and the Paiute Indians lived in this area before the settlers arrived. When gold was discovered in the mountains, miners moved in. In 1863, an army established Fort Boise to protect the miners from the Indians. The town that grew up around the fort served as a distribution center for supplies needed by the miners. Pocatello is the state's third largest city and serves as the gateway to the Pacific Northwest for air traffic, highways, and railroads. It's an important, just underline that sentence. It is an important shipping and marketing center for farm products. Idaho State University is located in Pocatello. Pocatello was originally part of Fort Hall Indian Reservation. It was named after a Bannock Indian chief. The city grew when the Union Pacific Railroad arrived. Indiana Falls is Idaho's fourth largest city and is an important food processing center from farm products grown in the Snake River Valley. So underline those two sentences. The original settlement was named Eagle Rock. Grew up as a supply center for miners near a toll bridge, which had to be crossed to reach nearby gold deposits. The city grew when flour mills and sugar factories were built. Today, the major employee for the city's worker is Idaho's National Engineering and Environmental Laboratory. Lewiston is located on the Snake River. Even though it is almost 500 miles inland, Lewiston is the Pacific Ocean shipping port. Because of a canal on the Columbia River built by the engineers in 1915, stern-wheeled vessels can travel up the Columbia and Snake Rivers all the way to Lewiston. Lewiston and its twin city, Clarkston, Washington, were named for famous American explorers Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. Lewiston serves as a regional service center for the inland Northwest, eastern Washington, northern Ohio, Idaho, and western Montana, and northeastern Oregon. Cool. So they grow lots of crops there, and the cities on the rivers are important because they help in moving the farming products from that side of the country to the other side of the country. Now, do you have any other questions about that geography? So I will get the other two states' facts out to you later on this afternoon or tonight. All right, let's check your science. Grant?
Can I go get my science book because it's downstairs? I had to do science downstairs.
Yeah, go ahead. Grant?
I need to get my science worksheets.
Absolutely, go get the science worksheets. Have you been able to catch up? Grant, have you been able to catch up on the science?
Got 'em.
Have you got it done? Okay. Thank you for reminding me of the time.
Miss Creed,
Yes, sir.
are we gonna check the worksheets? Miss Creedle.
Yes, sir.
I don't have the lap book ready.
That's okay.
Okay. The lap book is supposed to be today.
Yeah, you're not supposed to start on that until today. I just want to make sure you guys have got the worksheets and the underlining.
He finishes
I
lap book.
already did my lap book this morning.
Look at you. Good for you. Did you figure out where everything goes, Sasha?
Yep.
Europe. Nice. So Carson, definitely go on and watch my recording from yesterday, because on that recording we did science and geography as well, but there were 2 small videos that we watched off of the NASA website about Pluto and its moon. Okay? And you'll have to listen because there's couple of pieces of information that I told you guys to write down from those videos. Okay?
Okay.
But it's real obvious. And actually, if you look at the video's on one side of the screen and there was a gray box of written information on the other side. And the information that I told you is actually in those gray boxes. So you just copy it down.
Okay.
But it wasn't anything hard. But I really do encourage you to go back and look at that NASA website. Because the pictures of Pluto and the Kuiper Belt, I always want to say Cooper because of the U, but it's Kuiper. And its moon, Charon, they were phenomenal. It was just really cool to see them.
Yeah, I'll go back and look at that stuff.
All right, baby. Did anybody go back and look at that website anymore from yesterday? No? I would encourage you to go back on NASA's website and look and just pull up the different planets, because they have tons of pictures and videos. That's right, Zay. James Christie found the moon. Grant, you'll need to go back and watch that video too, since you weren't on there with us yesterday as well. Okay? On my YouTube channel. Just go on YouTube and pull up Janine Creedle, and it's got yesterday's date and the videos saved. Okay. So let's start off with the review questions. Wake up, Liam. All right. What is the Kuiper Belt? Reagan, go.
The Kuiper Belt is a lot like the asteroid belt, but the objects in it are much larger and colder.
And they look like the comet nuclei.
Yeah.
Put that back up, Finner. What did you say? What did yours say? I didn't get to read it.
What say?
Yeah, what was number
Mine
1?
says a belt of comets and asteroids orbiting the sun.
That works. Okay. All right. Has everybody got something like that written?
Mine says a belt of rocks and moons looks like comet nuclei.
Nuclei. Yep, that works. Liam, you got something like that? Excellent. Grant, you got something like that? Callie, you got something like that? Carson?
Yeah,
That's
mine's exactly the same as A's.
Okay, cool beans. How was Pluto discovered, Sasha? Sasha, answer my question. Number 2. Yeah, stop playing.
Astronomers were looking for a planet that was pulling on Neptune.
Mhm. Everybody got something like that? Pluto's
The
was
exact same
discovered
thing as Sasha's.
because people thought something was pulling Neptune, right? As long as you've got something about Neptune being pulled and astronomers looking for it, that's what I want to hear. Yes, Sasha.
Could you repeat the first one again?
An asteroid belt with larger objects that look like comet nuclei.
Where's that at?
The very first paragraph on page 132,
Okay.
go 3 lines down, and it says belt before we study Pluto. The Kuiper belt is a lot like the asteroid belt.
That's what I wrote.
Okay, but you need to also include, but the objects in it are much larger and colder. And then you can add, if you want to, they look a lot like comet nuclei.
Okay.
Okie dokies. Number 3, what are some of the strange features of Pluto? Now, guys, I had a lot. I mean, like, I filled up this whole area and then turned it over and wrote on the back of my page. Okay, so Reagan, name me one thing that was strange about Pluto.
Even though Pluto has methane in its atmosphere, it's not blue.
I don't even think I got that. Goodness gracious. Now I'm going to have to. Oh, okay. Yes. Then give me one.
Rotates in the opposite direction than other planets.
Rotates in the opposite direction. Zay, give me one. Hey, who's unmuted? Oh, Wilson, you are. Sorry.
It has a large moon compared to it.
It has the moon is large compared to the other moons in comparison to the planet as well. Callie, give me another one.
Which one are we on?
Number 3.
Okay. Pluto is the size of a moon.
Okay. Yep. Carson, give me another feature.
It is a big block of ice with rocks in it.
Yep, I have that. Grant, give me another feature. Look at number 3 and tell me one of your answers.
I don't have my worksheets right now.
Where are they, honey?
I think they're in my living room.
Then go get them. You can't check them if you don't have them. Go get them. Liam, give me an answer.
It's supposed to be getting colder, but it's getting warmer.
Yes, it's doing the total opposite of what scientists think it would be doing. They would think that because it's so far out, it would be getting colder, but it's actually getting warmer.
That's weird.
Okay, did somebody have anything else? Sash, give me another one.
It has snow.
That's the moon. But there's something else about its weather. How about its orbit? Liam?
It orbits like a comet.
Right. So it has a what kind of orbit?
Uh,
What was that called? Starts with an E?
Elliptical.
Elliptical. Right. Yes, it has an elliptical orbit. How about its axis? Spinner?
It's laying down to the side, just like Uranus.
It's laying down on its side. Okay, going back to the elliptical orbit, what happens because it is more elliptical instead of circular? What does it do? Every 248 years. Benner?
Crosses over Neptune's orbit.
It crosses over Neptune's orbit every 248 years.
That's why you think it was the 8th and the 9th planet.
Right. That's why it switches. Exactly. Okay. What about its mass, which has an effect on its weather? Somebody tell me about its mass. Anybody? 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 It has a small mass, which causes its gravity to be what? Weak or strong? Causes it to be weak.
Weak.
Weak gravity. Finner's brother's having fun playing over there in their living room. Okay. And it looks like a comet's nucleus. That's the other thing that I had. Okay, so there's quite a bit of different features that make it unique. Now, number 4, I've got a whole long list of reasons as well, okay? So number 4, why do some astronomers believe Pluto is not a planet? Ben, give me one reason.
I think it's too small.
It's too small. Zay, give me another reason.
I had.
Well, you should have many reasons. Give me another one. You got another one? Liam?
It orbits like a comet.
It orbits like a comet. Exactly. Make sure you guys get these answers. Give me another reason, Callie. Oh, you're fixing to blow your nose. Never mind. Sasha, give me another reason. Sasha, give me another reason. You ain't got one? All right, here we go.
I got the same as Finner.
Okay, but you guys should have lots of reasons.
And Liam.
Okay, so it's an elliptical orbit, which means it orbits like a comet. It also, the orbit slants up and down. Okay. Its moon is almost the same size. And it's known as a gas planet and a rock planet. Okay, it's known as both, which is odd as well. It does not have a hot inner core like the other planets. And it is nearly identical to the objects in the Kuiper belt. Okay. You guys get some of those? Number 5, what do the astronomers think Pluto is? Spinner?
Comet from the Kuiper belt.
Okay. Some astronomers think it might be a comet coming out of the Kuiper Belt. Zay, what else?
A dwarf planet.
It could be a dwarf planet. What else? Anybody else? How about a double planet? Do you remember reading about that? They said it could be the double planet because of its moon. Its moon and Pluto could be a double planet. Or some believe that it's just not a planet at all. Okay, did you guys get those answers? And then the last one, this was a totally opinion question. So whatever you have is your answer, that's your answer. What do you believe about the Pluto debate and why? Who wants to read me what they think about the Pluto debate? Sasha, read me what you think about it.
I believe that Pluto is not a planet because it slants up and down.
Okay. Anybody else got an opinion?
Is it good, Miss Pluto?
Yeah, that's good. Ben, have you got an opinion?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, tell me what your.
I believe Pluto's a planet because its orbit is similar to a planet's orbit, and Uranus is also lying down, as
Okay.
well as Pluto.
Carson, read me yours.
I don't believe it's a planet because of all the different arguments of naming it,
Mm-hmm.
of thinking of that it's a dwarf planet and then changing it and all that.
Okay, that's a good opinion. Zay, read me your opinion.
It is a dwarf planet because it's small but big at the same time, and it has the same orbit.
Okay. All right, good deal. Liam, read me your opinion. Read me number 6.
I think it is a planet because it orbits differently.
Okay. Reagan, read me your opinion.
I think Pluto's not a planet because its orbit's like a comet,
Okay.
and its moon is bigger than the other moons.
Okay. All right. Callie, read me your opinion. Unmute yourself, sweetie. There you go.
No, because it's out of our solar system and it's up and down.
Okay. Grant, read me your opinion.
I don't believe Pluto isn't a planet because of its orbit. It looks like a comet.
Okay. So we've got probably about half and half believe it is a planet, believe it's not a planet. So that kind of goes along with your hypothesis paper, the Pluto debate paper that you guys had to do. So this plays into that. So whatever your opinion is, it goes underneath your hypothesis. Okay. And so then you were to fill in the reasons why you feel that way. So did you guys do this? Show it to me. Lift it up. Let me see it. Somebody was showing it to me earlier.
I think it was
I think it was
Liam or
Finn.
Finn. I haven't done it yet.
You haven't done that? You've done this yet?
Yeah, so I'm going to do it today.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
haven't done it yet.
You haven't done it yet either? Okay. So this is how you do that paper. Okay. So your opinion on whether or not it's a planet, good job, Finn. Good job, Sash. Goes here in the center, and then your reasons for supporting that. Okay. So if you don't have it done, that's fine. Just get it done. All right, so let's check the crossword puzzle real quick. Everybody got the crossword puzzle? Grant, where'd you go, dude? Grant. He ran away. Nice. Oh, there you are. All right. Number 4 across. The ring of comets and asteroids that orbit the sun outside of our solar system is the what? Zay?
Kuiper belt.
Kuiper belt. Yes. Number 6 across. A good guess based on the facts is a what, Reagan?
Hypothesis.
Hypothesis. Number 7, an object in the Kuiper belt that is about half the size of Pluto, discovered in 2002. Callie, go.
Warrior.
Warrior, okay. Good job. Number 1 down. The temperature at which liquid freezes is known as the what? Sasha? One down.
Could you say that again?
Number 1 down.
Oh, it's
Yeah, the temperature at which water freezes is known as the what?
oh, freezing point.
Who knows what that freezing point degrees is?
390 below zero.
No. Fan?
Negative 390.
No.
32 degrees.
32 degrees. 32 degrees. Water starts freezing. That's why we have snow at 32 degrees.
He was saying Pluto's temperature.
Oh, Pluto's temperature? I know. I just wanted the basic freezing point. 32 degrees. All right. What is the name of Pluto's moon? Reagan?
Sharon.
Yep. Number 3, the unmanned spacecraft that will reach Pluto in 2015 is known as the what, Zay?
New Horizons.
Very good. And the objects in the Kuiper belt that have the appearance of Pluto is called what? Thinner.
Plutinos.
Yep.
Plutos.
Plutinos.
Plutonos.
Plutinos. Everybody get that? All right. So Friday. Yes. I have the test planned for Friday. Stop, Grant. Put the thing down. All right. So also at the end of the chapter is a project. If you have your book, open it up. Go to
We're
page
doing another project.
140. Go to page 140 in your book.
Is it making ice cream?
It is making ice cream.
Yes.
Allie.
Yes.
Bailey's already made that.
Bailey made it. So now you make it.
My brother did it and I tried it,
Ice
but it doesn't work.
cream.
It doesn't really work.
It should work enough.
It tastes salty.
It doesn't.
It worked.
You added too much salt, or your bag got a hole in it. You have
Ice
to.
cream.
It didn't freeze.
You didn't freeze
Ice
right.
cream.
I'm not doing that again.
Oh, come on! I'm
Water,
never going to
sugar.
try it. And make different flavors. Don't
I
just
tried
use
it. It was
vanilla.
not good.
1/4 a teaspoon of vanilla. 6 tablespoons
Reagan.
wax.
Reagan,
What?
stop. Stop.
Okay.
Okay. So make sure you have good baggies. Okay, thick baggies. Get the freezer baggies. Okay, get the freezer baggies.
I'm not gonna shake it that much.
Yeah, and don't kill the bags. Now, I
It
mean,
takes about 30 minutes to shake it.
well, that's not
It's like
that
2
long.
hours.
Hours.
2 hours to shake it.
2 hours. Well, so take turns with all of your siblings. Take turns. If you've got, multiple siblings, and take turns. Just try it. Make
How
different
big
flavors.
is the ice cream gonna be?
Just,
How big is the ice cream gonna be?
you're talking a sandwich baggie, dude. Okay? It's just enough for like one person or everybody to get a taste of. Okay? It says pint size.
I have 3 siblings. They're gonna be fighting over that.
Well, everybody gets a spoonful, so just taste it. So make different flavors, like mush up some bananas and put it in it, or put some chocolate in it, or some strawberries, or
They don't have real chocolate.
okay, you got fruit, Finn. Make it fruit flavored. Okay, come on now.
How about chocolate syrup? Does that work?
Chocolate
Like
syrup
Hershey
works.
chocolate?
Chocolate syrup, drizzle it in there. Caramel, ooh, caramel, ooh, yummy. Chop up some nuts, throw it in there. I don't know, whatever you like. Some mint. Crush up some mints and put them in there. It's all good. So, so I just want you to try it. If you don't do it, it's fine. It's not for a grade. I just thought it would be something fun for you guys to do, especially since it's getting warmer. Go outside.
Do we have to do it?
No, you do not have
I'd rather have a Chick-fil-A milkshake.
to. Well, who wouldn't? I mean, hey, it's got to be better than the astronaut ice cream that I've had before. Has everybody had astronaut ice cream? That freeze
I
dried?
have never had astronaut ice cream before,
Okay.
but I have. Sorry.
It's freeze dried in a block that's hard, and it tastes like chalk. I mean, you literally are crunching it. It's nasty. It's nasty.
I think Grant said he's playing Roblox.
we better not be playing Roblox while we're trying to do class. Anyway, so test is going to be Friday. Okay. Make sure you guys, those of you that have not watched the NASA video from yesterday, go back and watch that video. Make sure you guys, make sure you guys underline a good bit about the New Horizons spacecraft. Make sure you know about the winters coming, that section. Make sure you know about the Hubble telescope. All right. I'm sure you guys did a good job underlining. Does anybody want me to go over the underlining, what should have been done? You guys confident in your abilities? I think you guys can. You guys usually pretty good about that. Okay, any other questions about science?
No.
No. No. All right, grab your language real quick.
Oh
my
Do I
God.
need to get Chase?
Yeah, you can go get Chase.
Okay. And my language is also downstairs.
Oh, see, okay, go get him then.
Hey, Miss Cradle,
What?
what are we gonna do after language? Because I'm gonna
We're done.
leave this meeting.
Okay, just a minute. No, don't end the meeting yet. You just sit right there until I tell you you can leave.
Already done it.
I said we were.
I already done it.
I said we were gonna check it. No, you're not either. You just sit right there, little mister. Y'all are getting sassy on me. Don't have me come to your house, because remember, I know where all of y'all live.
Ouch.
You don't listen to Garrett. Don't listen to Garrett. He's being sassy. Okay. Did you guys read that you guys should have read the first part of The Peasant and the Prince, right?
Yep.
Say
Well,
hello.
no, I didn't
Yes,
really.
Say hi to Garrett.
Wait.
Kendall, go.
Okay,
Exactly.
time to mute.
All right. So, what did everybody think about the story? You better stop it, Grant. Don't talk to me that way. What did everybody think about the story? Was it good? Was it boring? Was it dumb? I mean, what? Liam didn't like it. Reagan liked it.
It was good once you
Carson
read the
liked
whole
it. Callie
story.
liked it. Grant, did you even read it yet? Did you read the story yet? I didn't think you did. You didn't do any work yesterday, did you?
It's about gold.
It's about gold. Cool. All right.
What page are we on?
That was lesson 296, 297. That was yesterday's lesson. No, that was, yeah, yesterday's lesson. No, that was Monday's lesson. Yesterday's lesson was page 111, helping verbs. Did everybody get this done?
He needs to get his book, he said.
Yeah. Why didn't you tell him to get his book?
I thought he had his book with him.
Okay. Sasha, did you do a lesson 111 and you got it done? That was yesterday's work.
And 112 yesterday.
You did 112 as well? Wow. Did you guys get your spelling done? Everybody made flashcards? Callie. Don't have me come up there and whoop up on you now. You get those flashcards made. Did everybody write them 5 times each?
I use the paper to do it. Like, I use the paper to, like, check over.
Uh-huh. You get your flashcards made, girlfriend. All right, everybody got them 5 times each written out? Chase, did you
Are we
see yours?
supposed to edit the story?
That was Monday's work. Yesterday's work was do lesson 111.
Helping verb, and there's an edit the article.
Yes. Yeah.
You do that?
Yeah. Yesterday's lesson was pretty long. So I want to go over it. Okay. So the helping verbs on page 298 up at the top. Have, will, has, would, had, shall, do, must, does, ought to, did, should, can, may, could, and might. Okay. Those words help your verb. Okay. It's telling your verb when it's going to happen. Does everybody understand? No, you're not. Grant, stop it. Mr. Wilson, I don't want to see your ceiling. No, you're not. You sit still. Okay, so these words, they tell your verb when they're going to happen. It will happen. It has happened. It must happen. It ought to happen. Okay, it did happen. Okay, does everybody get that? All right, so number 1 over on the worksheet. For each sentence, write the helping verb and a main verb. They're not always right next to each other. So what is the helping verb in number 1? Callie, do number 1. Unmute.
Could
And the main verb?
help.
Very good. Carson, number 2. Hold on, she's trying to unmute herself. What's your help?
Hold
299.
Hey, Miss Creedle,
What?
I couldn't hear you.
Okay, we're on page 299. We're checking it. Number 1 was could and help. Number 2 is Carson. Have you done it yet?
Hold on.
Okay, I'll come back to you. Liam, number 2.
Will
Uh-huh.
and run.
Very good. Number 3, Zay.
That's a good.
Which one, number 3?
Up
In
at
the
top.
first thing or the second?
At the top. Amy can really sing.
Can sing.
Very good. Can and sing. All right, second section. Circle the main verb and underline the helping verbs. Sasha, number 1 in that section. The water may boil. Grant, that almost looks like you were trying to say some bad words. You need to stop doing that, please. Josh, number 1 in the second section. What are the answers? See, y'all too busy looking and playing with each other and not following along, and this is taking longer. Follow along. We're in the second section, number 1.
I'm not playing.
But you're too busy watching everybody else play.
No.
Okay, answer my question then. Number 1 in the second section, what is the answer? You don't even have your book out?
My book broke up.
Thinner?
Is it may boil?
Yes. Boil is the main verb, and you need to circle that one and underline may. Okay, I'm just going to read the answers because this is taking too long. You ready? Have and happy. Will and ride. Can and fast. Should eat. Okay. Third section, circle the main verbs and underline the helping verbs. Will feed.
Could you go back?
Will fed. Go back to where, sweetheart?
Go back to number 3.
Mm-hmm. Will and ride. Can and fast for number 4. Number 5, should and eat. Okay. Third section, circle the main verb and underline the helping verbs. Will be for the helping. Fed for the verb. Will helping feed verb. Number 3, can helping plot verb. Chase, are you getting this? Are you checking yours? Reagan, can you tilt your screen down a little more? I can only see you guys' foreheads. That looks better, thank you. Number 4, has been and fun. Number 5, might and plow. Number 6, have and tried. Hold on, my computer's trying to There we go. Number 7, will and hope. And number 8, should and have. Have is your verb. Okay? That next section, it says write 3 sentences that contains a helping verb, contains a main verb, and describing something in this picture. Somebody give me one of their sentences. Zay?
We will sled.
We will sled. Okay. Somebody got another one? Chase? Give me one of your sentences, buddy.
We will jump.
We will jump. Okay. Reagan, give me one of your sentences.
We will bake a cake.
We will. Okay. Guys, you're supposed to be describing that picture.
It says with the picture.
Oh.
It says with the picture.
Oh. Nuts. I did not know.
You didn't read all of the instructions. Callie, give me one of your sentences.
We did go down the hill.
We did go down the hill. That was a good one. All right. Flip it over. Page 300. Woo! So when you put the helping verb with the verb, it's called a verb phrase. Okay? So this page, you were supposed to write the verb phrase and then separate it over on the right-hand side. Did everybody get that? Okay. So number 1, I can clearly see a deer. Your verb phrase is can see. So your helping verb is can and your main verb is see. Did everybody understand how to do this? Okay. All right. So your verb phrase for number 2 is must practice. Your helping verb is must, and your main verb is practice. Everybody get that? Yes, Sasha? Oh, you were just saying yes, you got it? Okay. Number 3, will obey is your phrase. Will is the helping, obey is the verb. Number 4, may stay. They had a printing mess up on that one. Did you guys have your main and helping verb offset? Oh, on my book, when they printed it, I've got helping verb almost where verb phrase is supposed to go and main verb in the box where you're supposed to write the answer. Too funny. May stay. Number 5, can hear. Number 6, will drive. Oh, they did that again. 2 more times. Can jump. Did try for number 8. And can see for number 9. Right? So then you were also supposed to edit that paragraph. Did everybody fold it under and do it? And then go back and check it? Did everybody do it? How did everybody do in that editing?
I just put something on top to cover it, and then I just did it.
Okay. How did everybody do when it came to that editing? Did you guys?
I'm just getting started.
You're just getting started? Okay, well, you work on that today, okay, buddy?
Okay.
All right. Make sure you don't look at the answers first. Did you guys find everything before you had to flip it up and find the answers? Yay. I'm so glad. Okay, so today is real easy. If you flip the page over to 302.
302, 302, 302, 302. Stop saying 302, 302.
Okay.
Okay,
Miss Credo, do we just have to read?
well, and then answer those 6 questions.
And that's all?
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Easy
The
peasy
answer
today.
is, I think the answer is upside down.
Yeah, don't look at the answers down at the bottom. Okay, so make sure you answer those and do your word pyramids for your spelling words. Okay. Any other questions? All right. I'm done. I know I had you on here a whole hour and a half. I was about killing you. Grant, you're always sleepy. All right. Any other questions?
Well, no, 15. Okay.
Alaska.
Do you want, never mind.
What is it, baby?
Do you want me and Chase to stay on here or no?
Yeah, just for a minute.
Okay.
If you don't have any other questions, then I'll see you next week.
Okay.
Okay. I will go and record the last 2 lessons for geography, the last 2 states, and put them on the YouTube channel, just so you'll have them and you can go back and look at them if you want to. And then I will get the last 2 facts out on Messenger. Okay.
Embarrassing sibling.
And Monday you'll have a geography test. You'll have a science test on Friday and a geography test on Monday.
Or Pat.
And a spelling test on Monday. Okay? Yes, Miss Callie.
Are we doing a meeting Thursday and Friday?
Grab the beat,
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay?
Jeez.
Because, I mean, other than geography, and like
Why
I
would
said,
you
I'll
do
just
that?
go and record that. You guys can listen to it if you want. Okay?
What happens if she
If you
didn't?
guys have any questions,
Dude, Shasha, what are you doing?
then just let me know. Okay?
Okay, calm down.
I'll get your spelling test graded today. I was waiting on everybody to send it to me. And then get those grades back out to you.
Please, stop that.
Chase,
Shasha
knock it off. All right.
was doing
See you
it
later,
first.
taters.
I'm going to stay.
Please, we're not leaving.
I don't.
Shasha did that down there.
I
And
know. Bye, Callies.
Bye. Well, we're not leaving yet, so.
Okay. Chasers.
Hmm?
Do you understand about the helping verbs? What does a helping verb do?
A helping verb helps a verb.
Rachel,
It helps a
stop
verb.
telling him the answer.
Sorry. It helps a verb.
How does it help the verb, though? I like your flag blanket.
It describes it.
It tells
Sometimes
tells-
it describes it.
Yeah, it tells it